Welcome to Cuteness Overload. It's the Rescue Rundown. I'm Dave Morris alongside Abby Wolf for the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. And the little one here is getting an awful lot of attention from right outside the studio.
Oh my goodness, all the fans lining
up. All the fans.
They cannot wait until we finish this.
And rightly so, because look at that.
Oh my goodness, I know. He is adorable. His name's Bam Bam.
This is Bam Bam. Tell us about Bam Bam.
Bam Bam is a 2-month-old Australian cattle dog mix, so commonly referred to as a blue heeler. He's mixed with something, clearly, but he is all the cuteness and all the wiggles. So
how old is Bam Bam?
He's about 2 months old, and he has a sibling at the adoption center today as well.
And what does this sibling look like?
Sibling is about like a reddish-brownish color. Actually looks nothing like Bam Bam, which is interesting, but equally as cute. Bam Bam here is just all puppy. He is a wiggly, affectionate, but also playful machine. See this? This is
He's making
pretty.
friends right and left. And you mentioned that Bam Bam would be available for adoption?
Yes, he's available today, right after this. I don't think he's going to last very long.
I was about to say, our Brooke Pryor, one of our beat writers for OU football, she may scoop him up.
That's right. Yeah, she was trying to figure out a way to get him on the plane home for Thanksgiving.
She's heading home to North Carolina. I was
yes.
like, oh, guess what? Guess who's coming for dinner?
I think there's going to be multiple people trying to do that.
Well, and that's our topic this week is pets and that Thanksgiving dinner. While it might be nice to share a lot of experiences and activities with your favorite cat or dog, perhaps Thanksgiving dinner and the scraps, not one of those.
Yeah, you know, we love Thanksgiving and we're thankful for the pets that are in our lives, all of us, but sharing in that Thanksgiving meal might not be the best idea. There are two things that are on my list of okay things.
Okay, and what are those two?
Turkey is one of them.
Turkey?
Turkey is good for cats and dogs in small amounts. Of course, we always assume that everybody's going to stick to dog food as much as possible because that's the best thing for your pet, or cat food for your cat.
Okay.
But also, if you're whipping together those pumpkin pies and you see your dog might be having some stomach issues, pureed pumpkin is actually Mother Nature's Pepto-Bismol.
I remember you mentioning this last year, which I was surprised last year, and I'm surprised to hear it again.
Yes, so if you give them too much turkey, you can give them some pureed pumpkin and it'll ease their tummies a little bit.
All right, very good. Good to know. Turkey and pureed pumpkin if needed.
That's right.
However, when you have family or friends over for the holidays, perhaps it's getting people like this little guy out of their routine that they're used to.
Yeah, you know, I have a dog, Louie, who you guys have never met for a reason because he likes routine. He's a routine guy. It's king in our house. So if you're messing up a routine, sometimes that can lead to stomach issues or anxiety problems for your pets. It's important to keep that in mind while your routine might be changing slightly for the holidays. Maybe you try to stick that pet's routine in there a little bit more. But then also, if it does change, something like a thunder shirt or a sweater can go a long way in helping anxiety.
Like something that your personal property.
Actually, like a thunder shirt, like something to keep them cozy and feel safe, actually really helps with anxiety. So like not just during storms, but also during routine changes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's like, oh, she's suggesting our cats and dogs become local sports fans,
Aww.
which is good too. Nothing against that. However, perhaps the cat's not friendly with kids, or the dogs have allergies or something.
Yes.
People coming over changes that dynamic, not just in a routine way, but perhaps in an anxiety way.
Yeah, so if you have questions about your pet's behavior, or you've always kind of wondered, does my cat like kids because she didn't act like it last time, or your dog hides under the bed when people come over, those are really good signs that maybe this isn't meant to be. So if your dog's routine and your dog's unhappy or your cat's unhappy, then it's best to either board them or find another way to make sure everybody is harmonious. In fact, that could even be no guests at the house at all if your pet suffers from those changes being something that affects their behavior, because no one wants to get bit on Thanksgiving.
Sorry, people, you can't come over to my house. My cat Stanley doesn't like people.
Exactly.
And no one likes that.
Or maybe Stanley could take a vacation to the boarding facility.
Or that.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't have a cat named Stanley. That's just what came to mind real fast. However, what about preparing the cat or dog for the people and guests coming over?
Yes, I love this tip, because a tired pet is a happy pet. And so if you're like me, I have a problem with my dogs jumping and getting too excited when people are coming over to the house. So my tip for you is, while you're preparing that Thanksgiving dinner and you have those people who hang out in the kitchen and like to just pick at everything.
It's where people hang out.
Yeah, well, you know who I'm talking about at my house. Everybody is picking off everything. Then put one of those people to work and send them out.
Go walk the dog?
Walk the dog. And by walking that dog, then you can actually get a tired, happy pet that's not wanting to jump on everything, not wanting to get into everything, not digging through the trash can when no one's looking. Those kinds of behaviors can really be curbed whenever a pet is nice and tired.
That's just ridiculous. Bam Bam knows exactly where the cameras are.
Yeah, he's pretty good at this job.
And perhaps when he's on camera. And finally, what about the little guys and gals, the cats and dogs darting outdoors?
Yes, door darters. We know if you have one because you've probably experienced this before. But an open door when guests are coming and going for Thanksgiving is an open sign for dogs to just go explore the great outdoors. But you don't want them to do that. And so I really recommend setting up baby gates where necessary. Not only does it keep your pet inside, just inside your door, but also sends a message to your guests that, hey, my dog might be or my cat might be a door darter or might try to escape. And so it kind of sends a nonverbal message to your
It's
guests.
a reminder, and perhaps 2 hours into the meal, when you've had a lot of turkey, you're just completely stuffed, you forget, hey, there's a cat or dog who may dart out.
That's
but
right.
That's a good way to remind.
That's right.
How has your day been, and what have you learned about stress balls?
Oh, it's funny you mentioned that. I have learned holiday giving is always a great time of year. Actually, nonprofits, I think, earn something like half of their income throughout the holiday season. So we are really working hard to reach out to our donors. In the process, I was squeezing a stress ball this morning and it exploded on me because apparently this one was liquid filled. So it's been an interesting morning, to say the least.
What's that show, Mythbusters? What is in a stress ball?
I can tell you it is liquid.
Who knew?
Yeah, well, this one at least.
And warm, right?
Yes, it was like kind of burned a little bit. I don't know. It wasn't safe for sure.
That's good stuff. Also, you have a couple fosters right now, and you're debating names.
I do. A litter of 9 puppies came into our care. And so all of our fosters, since it's the holidays, have really split up the duties. So each of us took 2. I have 2 at home. One's white, one's black and white. One is really sweet and affectionate, and the other one is super adventurous and wants to explore.
And what type of dogs are they?
They are some kind of shepherd mix. I gotta tell you, we're all a little perplexed of what they are because they look like a good mixture of a lot of Oklahoma breeds.
Perhaps we could run another DNA test.
Yes, it might be a good time to do so.
All right, so it is the holidays. Let me ask you 2 other questions.
Yes.
Do you have different holiday hours at the Central Oklahoma
We
Humane Society?
do. I'm so glad you asked that. Both of our facilities, our adoption center and our spay and neuter clinic, are going to be closed on Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
So we're taking some time to spend with our families, but our volunteers are going to keep the pets happy and healthy while we're gone and taking a vacation. So we're very thankful for that.
So you won't be open on Black Friday or Thanksgiving, but looking ahead to next week, there is Giving Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. This is a big holiday in the nonprofit world. So there's Cyber Monday, there's Small Business Saturday,
Right.
all these holidays. There's also a Giving Tuesday, which encourages people to just give back to their community while they're out doing their holiday shopping and really spending so much money on the holidays. It's really great to give back to your community, and even $5 can do so. So if you're interested in giving to help pets in Central Oklahoma, you can do that at okhumane.org/Giving Tuesday.
All right, very good. And of course, you take donations. There's the Rita's Angel Fund, or just, hey, here's some cat litter.
Yes, we are always looking for any kind of gifts that any of the public can give us, because even gifts in kind, those kinds of litter or dog food or blankets or whatever it may be, even laundry detergent, allows us to spend those dollars elsewhere to save lives. So it's
Gotcha.
really helpful. Just one container of laundry detergent or one, blanket can go a long way in our care.
Bam Bam's getting hungry.
Bam Bam says, "When is it dinner?"
All right, very good. That's Bam Bam. That's Abby Wolf, the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. This has been the Rescue Rundown. Abby, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks as always for stopping in.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys too.
Thanks.